You're not seeking God. You're hiding from what never left. Everyone talks about the spiritual journey like it's a quest, a pilgrimage, a noble search through illusion to find what's real. But what if the whole idea of seeking is the final layer of self-deception? What if you're not really seeking God at all? What if you're just distracting yourself from the terrifying simplicity that God is here, now, and not missing? Let's say it plainly. God is not hiding. God was never hiding. Only the ego hides. And who is the ego hiding from? Not from God, from exposure, from undoing, from disappearance. Because when the ego is seen clearly, it vanishes. And the one who was seeking vanishes with it. The belief in a separate self is the game of hide and seek. And it's not innocent. It's not cute. It's not spiritual. It's a defense against truth. That's why awakening doesn't happen in stages. It happens when you stop pretending there's a you who's becoming anything. Because all becoming is delay. All becoming assumes you're not already what you are. The seeker is the problem, not the solution. The moment you say, "I want God," you've already imagined a self that doesn't have God. And now you're off to the races, reading books, going to workshops, doing ceremonies, chanting in caves, taking psychedelics, forgiving your childhood, tracking your triggers, following synchronicities. And the ego loves it, because as long as you're seeking, it gets to survive. But here's the punchline. There is no seeker. There is no journey. There is no veil. There's just a single mistaken thought that what you are, could ever be apart from what is. And in that one thought, the dream begins. Now let's be very clear. This isn't about denying the symbols you seem to encounter. Teachers, books, experiences. They can all be used, but their only real function is to undo the one who needs them. If the path becomes precious, if the teacher becomes special, if the process becomes identity, then the mask has just changed shape, and the ego has spiritualized itself into an awakened version of the same lie. Let's go deeper. What are you really afraid of? Not pain, not trauma, not failure. You're afraid that nothing is missing, that there's no identity left to improve, that there's no world left to heal, that there's no next step at all. Because if that's true, then your entire story, the victim, the hero, the mystic, the student, it all crumbles. And without that story, who's left? Only awareness, only silence, only being. Not being someone, just being. The Course in Miracles says, the seeker is the finder. Why? Because what you were looking for is what was looking. And the moment the looking stops, the truth is revealed to have been the constant backdrop behind all your wandering. No fireworks, no cosmic climax, just a quiet end to pretending. So stop trying to get back to God. There's no back, there's no to, there's no you. There is only the stillness that never moved. Final word. You're not here to become enlightened. You're here to stop making unenlightenment so interesting. God is not a peak experience. God is the absence of the one who's trying to have it. And once that's seen, not believed, not affirmed, but seen, the seeking ends. And with it, the seeker.